Oh, hello? I think it's working now. Oh, do I do the Twitch channel as well? Is that a thing? Do we stream on Twitch? I don't know. Oh, I think the YouTube one's working now. Yes, we're live. Hello. Is it working? Hello? Can you see the race? Oh, it started already. Jeez. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Something's happening. A-bot's leading. That's huge. Let's bring up some data. Sorry. I was running very late to start this. Yeah. So we got A-Lock in the lead, Viking close behind, some lucky positions going on. What's happening down the field? There's moves happening. Noxie moving up. Let's check that out. There's a big crash. Huge crash back there from maybe one of the McLarens, I think. Could be the buzzing based on the fact that it's just randomly slower. Yep, pulling into the pits. A-Bot's leading, doing a strong job. Smart money on... Oh, no, A-Bot, sorry. A-Bot is bit of an underdog in this one, I think. He's got a shot. Well, they have a shot, for sure. Big gap in the field, you can see, Foreman. We're gonna be doing a lot of bullshit like they do on the thing where we display the wrong data and have everything fucked up, so it's a proper F1 experience, you know. Here we go. Sorry. The Twitch channel I don't think is connected to this. So I should not be broadcasting to that. So what's happening down the field now? We got A-Lock on some moves. Close behind Noxie, burning some energy. Very low though. That's a close battle. Penalties are going to be tough on this, so Sting and Roger needs to be careful. Dark Realm's already got himself one. Let's check in with my main man, the cat, who snuck himself into the first few of these. Little cheeky devil. But he'll be booted, I imagine, soon. The Roger in hot pursuit as well of Gotifi. Doolan's putting in some smart fucking times. Now that's a shoe-in for a championship right there. Let's ride on board with this guy. Doolan could be in with a shot here. No question. He's got the pace. Gotifi's also in with a shot. I reckon could be anyone tonight. That's the cool thing about 5 lappers. Let's ride on board with A-Lock and see how he's doing. He's close. Let's get out of that. So there's all sorts happening. It's going to be quite chaotic, this stream, I think, because it's really going to be impossible to sort of keep up with everything. Calabas, there's like a couple different packs forming here. Got to focus on Doolan though, who's making this move. We've just caught it very clean around the outside of that one. So he's now pursuing the Viking for this win. Plenty of time left. Battery situation is in favor of Viking, no question about it. Doolan will have to get on the save. He's got the DRS advantage. Who's making moves up the field though? A-Lock is getting close. Spin from the McLarens. Double bottom. That's some classic McLaren Australia stuff. Rip Piastri season. Viking with the fastest lap. Doolan 4/10 behind, really closing, and then you can see that pack back there with all this train going on. Oh, that's close. A-Lock's putting on some pressure. Look at him. Oh, clean move to the inside. Can he hold it? Bit of contact, but that's pretty fair, I think. He had the inside. He left the space. That was a nice move there. Does he have the battery and the pace to leave? Mason in 4th. When's he rocking up to a league, huh? Oh, nice livery, though. Wait, is he in the Williams? Get him involved in a league, I see. Let's see more of these 20-person grids. A-Lock currently battling it out. Look at that go on. I don't know what's happening there. I can't be making any comments about that. Really? What was that? Gotifi still looking for it. Jesus Christ. Gotifi out on this side. Fuck me dead. That was a mess. Look at these. I mean, how... Jesus. Yeah, so this is going to be part commentary, part criticism. Because, obviously... Man, I need some competition in these leagues, so you guys gotta be... Oh, Jesus. See ya, A-Lock. No good. Retired? No. Audi Man's in. There's some pace. Let's see it. Missing the first race don't help your season, though. For sure. A-Lock recovering after the spin. Tires are burnt up. Let's see if he immediately struggles. Nah, sensible. What was that? Car appearing out of nowhere. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see the front. Doolan. In pursuit. Last chance. No. Back to the back. Noxy. Holding on. No, not really. It's in clear space. How we going? Mason's really not going to be making moves. Steam Roger could. People are low on battery now, so it's probably not going to be happening. Close between a few people, but like not much in it. So Viking Doolan. Doolan's super close. Never going to happen to the line here, really, even with big advantage in straight line speed. And more coming through. So we see Viking pulling away in the lead early. Then we got Doolan, A-Bot, who could be in with a shot at securing some wins tonight, I would say. He's definitely got some pace. Fell off a little bit at the end there, but not too bad. Noxy in 5th. Really... 5 seconds off the pace. Obviously struggled in some of the pack, I guess. Obviously can't throw to Viking for a win interview, I don't think. He's not in the Discord. No, who have we got in the Discord? Should we get some reactions from people after that? Or really, I don't want to talk to him right now. That was a lot of messy racing, so hopefully we don't see any more of that. Now, alt-tabbing is going to be an issue because the screen goes black, so that's just unfortunate. Hopefully the stream's working alright. I don't really... Can't really see how it looks, to be perfectly honest with you. 5 lappers grow up. Oh, there's Discord. No, there's not Discord. There's whatever in the chat. The audio stream. Man, I'm reading some chat and I don't know what people are talking about. So hopefully it sounds alright. I don't know. Driver of the day, Hickey Cat. Most of it takes Hickey Cat. That's clean. Noxy, cleanest driver. That makes a lot of sense. Race winner and fastest lap. Viking, clean stuff from them. These penalties, though, don't begin in a 5 lapper. That's crazy. Standings are Vikings ahead. Doolan in second, obviously. It's the first race. Where are we going next? Japan, I think it is. Okay, there's a conversation happening in the chat that I endorse. That's all I'm prepared to say, but who should we see? Should we go and see the Ferraris? There's so many Ferrari drivers, it feels like a bit weird to go in there. But yeah, we're just jumping straight into the next one. It is Japan. I knew it. So what do we got? Audi Man in the Haas. We got one car free. And yeah, there's the standings for you. So current shakeout is looking Ferrari in the lead, even though Noxy did have a rough time in the pack. It's fair to say. Now, if you want to talk about a rough time in the pack, this track sucks. It's fun to race, but man, is it boring to watch. So if you're tune in the stream, bad luck. Because basically it's going to be a race start. And then, I don't know, we'll probably see a lot of crashing. Some penalties. I'll be calling it out as I see it. Corners to watch out for here. Really, turn 1 is the problem, and people, this is my gripe, people defend the inside. Don't bother. It's not worth it. Always stay on the outside. Make the other car dive up your inside and go out of control. We'll see how many people do that. We'll try and catch them as they do and give them the props they deserve. Because there are people in this league that do clean stuff, and we like to highlight that. If you defend the inside, I'm going to call you out. That's just the rules. Heck, Lame Nah is out of the session. So, we're just waiting on a load here, I believe. So, it's a shame we don't get to see the grid, you know? Ah, there we go. Just as we say it. Let's go. So, we're going to have to quickly get into a situation where we can see what's happening. So, Audi Man on the start. Got gobbled up a little bit by this McLaren. Calabas could be doing some, wow, just as we call it. There we go. So in the lead is Dark Realm, Viking close behind. We've got Calabas in 4th, having a rough time of it. Haas is rear-ending each other. We've got to scroll back in the pack, I think, to sort of catch the action. Here we see Gotifi keeping clean right now. We see, who is that? One of the McLarens, I guess. It's really, really hard to keep up with. But Gotifi's keeping it clean as far as I can tell. Another McLaren off, I guess. Hickey making up some positions. Viking falling a second behind in the lead, but you can see the gap forming there. Doolin close behind Mason, who's in 3rd. Tazio, I mean, the gap's very close now. Whoa! Who's that? One of the Hasses, I think? Somebody crashing. Is that Audi? No. It's El Tonki, I guess. Anyway, back to the front. Vikings getting dropped by Dark Realm, who I guess we should check out the data. Yeah, battery, he's obviously burning more. Doolin's got about similar to Dark Realm, so that's about right. Dark Realm's making a sensible choice to try and drop field. Then there's this pack that sort of goes back to Breadman, I guess. So let's check on board with him and sort of see how this run through the S's goes. This will close up quite a bit. You can see the problem where basically you just hit some dirty air. Everyone's struggling with it, you can tell. They just all get a little close and then drive away a little. This corner is very tough. Bit of energy burning going on there. Vikings closing up that gap a little. People blinking in front. Now, rules of the league are none usage. So if you see a blinking light, it's because they're recharging or the game sucks, which it does. So, you know, it could be that too. Who knows? Who knows these days? Anyway, we're right on off board with somebody else for a little bit. We're checking with Gotifi. He's quite close, but then again, you know, basically for the win now, it's a 2-horse race. Mason seems to be comfortably holding up a 3rd place. You know, very easy to do here. Yeah, it's just, it's Train City, what can you say? Look at it. And, yeah, Viking spending some energy, moving to the outside. So we're calling out Dark Realm there. Why is he defending the outside? Wouldn't have made a difference, to be fair, but don't defend the inside. Didn't see if Mason did it, but if he did, no good. Contact there, that seemed, you know, a little close, but all is fair. We'll skip through a little bit to ride with Hick. Hickey, who is close by, you know, but again, these two corners are the problem here, really. They're very high speed. Whoa! If you take too much inside curve, you get that situation. Very kind of that Red Bull there to straighten Tom up. Hickey Cat, that is to you. You numpty. So we call out shit racing where it happens, and the wheelie bin lives up to its name. Don't take that curb. Mason has been overtaken. Doolan hasn't dropped him, but seems to have a clear pace advantage. Runs wide there, though, for sure. So Mason's got some battery to use. Gotifi also has some battery to use. We come back off board. Is the stream working? That's the real question. I still don't really know. I hope so. So I'm going to just quickly check to make sure. Hopefully without... It seems to have a clear... Yeah, it is working. That's okay. Nobody said anything, so I just thought I'd really check. Gotifi's, yeah, making the overtake. Nice. Burning all the battery, but you got to. Like, what can you do? Goes to the inside because he's forced to. Clean defending. And, yeah, it does happen. No question. You can make the overtake if you're alongside enough. Gotifi seems to be running slightly lower down, like lower wings, like faster top line or straight line speed, so makes those moves possible. That's why it's a very strong strategy. Annoying, but strong. What was that? At least the underbody or something. Yeah, so train, you know, what can you do about it? It's train. Welcome to it. You'll be here for another lap and a half. Vikings obviously checked out in front. Almost 3 seconds. Got some clean energy in the bank. Dark Realm's got quite a bit too. Same with Duel. The Alpines are looking strong. We might go in and check on their situation after this race. See how they feel about the double podium, if they can secure it. Gotifi is the real chance of stepping in the way of that. Tazio, Breadman are quite close to each other as teammates. That's scary. Audi gets a 2-second penalty. That's going to cost you, always, in these races. Gotifi's sent up for a move here. Flash and light ahead. Gotifi's got the battery advantage, but he made a move last lap. Behind him we see a move possible, but again, just not quite enough. Gotifi's pressuring still. We see Hickey back at the end of this train with 3/10 to the gap to Noxie. Not going to make it happen, I don't think. The two Red Bull characters could be having a little fight. Some moves happening back here with Audi Man with this penalty. Nice little move there into the S's that we sometimes can quickly catch before popping back to see this train. This is the real content, you know. Choo choo. So hopefully the Alpines are expecting me, because we'll be popping in to say hello to them in a second. If they can hold on. I mean, Gotifi's got a lot of energy here, and it's not easy, but being close on track, Doolan's got a little protection here. He has to burn energy into his teammate. Looks fine though. We'll look from here. Oh no, somebody's cooked it. Oh, Gotifi could snatch something here. The inside is... Oh, it was very close. Under a 10. And then, yeah, that's the state of it all. So that's basically the points right there that you can see on the screen. And then everyone else. Audi, what are you doing back here, mate? You want to be winning championships with 2-second penalties? Sort it out. Big shout out to Gotifi putting in performance. Big shout out to Alpines. Big performance. Viking with the win. Is that back to back? I think it is. Jump in the Discord, Viking. Let's do an interview. But I'm going to go and see the Alpine brothers. What's up, Alpine Brothers? You're on the stream.
What's going on,
Hey.
Mr. Otter?
You've just hit a clean podium, boys. How you feeling?
Pretty fucking
good.
pissed off on the grass and all fucking Viking did with the fucking scoot right past me.
Yeah, he's a cheeky boy, isn't he?
No, you're the cheeky boy. He's
That's
a fucking.
right.
Podium out. You want?
All right. So, what do you think your chances are for a trophy tonight, lads?
Well, if the Viking doesn't keep rigging it, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. It might be a chance.
He's just a strong random qualia. Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, check the set replay.
Host advantage. Host advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Check the settings. Anyway, good luck for the rest of the thing. And if you score like this continually, I'll be seeing you again. So keep it up, lads.
Oh, thank
Good
you,
stuff.
thank you, thank you. Goodbye, sir. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks. You too. All right. Look, that was pretty cozy and comfortable, but they need to work on their shit. They need to be winning some races. We're not going to start laying that on them just yet. They can find that out after when they watch it back. But strong time from Viking. Let's say that. Fastest lap. Pretty clearly ahead in terms of the 1 lap pace on that one. It does favor the clean air, definitely. Makes it very comfortable in front. What doesn't make it comfortable is 50 cars in front of you going around the S's, as Audi found out. So I don't know. I think Audi can pull this out. He needs to just get a lucky quali position, get a little bit of clean air, and I think, a couple moves here and there. Anyone that tuned in to see the Canada race, I mean, I don't want to say that it was perfect driving on either of our part. It was very close. It was very tense. It was scary. It was in the wet. And it seems like Audi had a much nicer setup for the wet than me. But yeah, there was some very tense moments. He was putting some clean exits on corners. I'll say that. So where's that, Audi? Let's see it. Let's see it in this league. You can get the trophy. Who else is in with a shot, I think? Look, Mason's doing really well too. He's not pressure in the front, but consistency is key, especially in these crazy 5-lap scrap fests. Anything can happen, Can be a bit, well, chaotic. Bahrain sucks. Although it's a little better for overtaking, so we might see some more action here. It's not fun to drive, though. I prefer to drive Japan, I think. Bahrain's just really, I don't know. There's 3 corners that just feel horrible. It just spoils the whole thing. Some of it's alright. It's a shame we can't see the starting order from here, because we could at least talk about some stuff before the race. We just get thrown into it, and I'm like, well, I have no idea what's happening. But we try to make do. So I think after this one there'll be a little break, so maybe, I don't know, it seems pretty... I'm not sure who makes these decisions really, but... I see a kick on the front. Is that Gotifi? Or is that Hickey? It's Hickey. And the D Buzz is right there next to Viking in 4th, 3rd. Coming forward into 3rd. D Buzzing holding off, which is a bit of a lock up there from the Haas. D Buzzing with a nice little hold there. Good job from him. Vikings putting on very good pressure. From behind there's a Haas, maybe? Oh, that's Audi. Yeah, good. He's got himself a bit of a better shot at this one. Just needs to keep his nose clean up here, which he does do. Heskey somehow already getting 2 seconds. D Buzzin got in the overtake. Hickey's driving off. Got the 1 second already. Viking. Yeah, clean into that. No pressure from behind. Let's get the telemetry up, see how everyone's doing. Battery very hard to conserve here, or not really conserve, but gain back. So people that are holding on to a little bit are going to be having a much better time generally, especially seeing as you can't harvest properly, or you can only, like, you can't select none to harvest extra. Tazio car seems to be fine. The two houses. Is that two houses? No, it's not. The cars look very similar. I can't even tell them apart most of the time. Is that a Red Bull? It is. It's white though. Whoa, who's that? Gotifi, struggling. You can see the gap there. Viking in close pursuit, really burning their energy. Hickey with plenty of it, so wisely burning to create a little gap. So Viking obviously sort of pushing the pace a little bit here. Look at the state of what's behind Viking though. Whoa, it's no wonder Viking doesn't want to be near this. Jeez. So it's Tazio really in front, and then just one after the other. A-Lock. Dark Realm fighting against Audi. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, Dark Realm. Oh, Audi getting a little sideways there. Was it? Christ, I can't keep up with this. Sting and Roger all over the back. I need to ride on board here just to get a sense of like where everyone is. A-Lock making a move into here. That's all fine. What about a little further back? Yeah. Audi is looking at this. Right in that curb. Mental. What? Okay. Sort these lines out. I mean, you can't argue with the results. He's pretty close, but just burning energy to be this close when he doesn't need to be. Hickey putting in another fastest lap. Hitting to the top. Burning energy. A-Lock. No DRS. Everybody else with it. Big move by these guys. Need to keep riding off board all the time, but it's hard to keep up with where people are, really. Audi struggling, but has a shot at this. Is already next to him. Has to be confident on the brakes. He is. Locks. Ooh. He's not. Never mind. Locks up. Lock-up cost there. It seemed like a good braking point, which is... Oh, well, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. No problems for Audi. Clean moves all around. Well, that's what I'll say. See, sometimes in these you just need a little luck, you know? A little clear path, get in front. Some clean air, get some pace down. McLaren's off to the side back there. Looks like Gotifi's struggling back a bit, but looking to get back in the points. Gotifi's always very, very fast around Bahrain. Yeah, look. He did just put it in none, I'll say that. He's done it again. So, DQ him. Next victim. Let's see it, Dark Realm. Nah, he's not doing it. Get out of here, Gotifi. I don't have any time for that. You've been nabbed. Are you in the chat? Because I'm coming in there to shame you in a second. Yeah, you are. I'm coming in there, mate. You better leave the Discord if you you don't want to answer for your crimes. I mean, to be fair, it could be a game glitch. That happens all the time. I mean, he's also using it. What's going on here? Clean gaps out in front, though. This isn't changing. Down to 4th, so that's all good. A-Lock, though, could get this 4th, I would say. Still 2 laps left. Or 1.5. Big old fight back in, like, this area. Who's leading this pack? Dark Realm. He's come down quite a bit. Penalties for Gotifi and Heskey. I mean, forget that. You know. Dolan could be making moves. Oh, that's not worked. Yeah, he is making moves. Don't see many overtakes there. So, he's also using none. What's going on here? Is everyone using none, or is this a bug? What's up with this? Super confused. Let's ride on board with A-Lock. It's not close enough. I mean, maybe. Oh my god. Audi obviously running some sort of low downforce setup, has some pretty good straight line speed. Oh. Hey, look. Oh. Jesus. Nah, he's okay. He's burnt everything though, like you look at. He's on 0. That's not a situation you want to be in. Sitting duck at that point. Yeah, gobbled again. Is he going to lose more? There's drama at the back. Can we see that? Oh, we see it in the background. Yep. Calabas with a penalty. Down to 19th. Oh, running a little wide. Up in 10th with Gotifi putting pressure on. Got some battery. Car in front, no DRS. Purple sector in the middle for Hickey Cat. Obviously still with some pace or battery in hand. 2.5 seconds behind is Viking in second with basically the same amount of battery. Tazio about 2.5 behind, also in none. You guys are criminals. You're all criminals. Somebody report this stream. I'm going to just scroll through the field and see which one of you... Oh my god. And I didn't think that this was what this was going to turn into, but here we are. Whole field's coming through anyway, so we might as well see him. Jay Foley in the background, no championship back here, mate. Gotta be putting in some performances. What was that? There you go, win for Hickey Cat. Second place for Viking, again putting in another consistent and strong result. Third place was... well, we'll find out later. I don't know. It's very difficult. I barely know what's happening. Cleanest driver is Mason. That's... I mean, that checks out. Mason's been putting in some pretty good races. Tazio with driver of the day and fastest lap. Nice to see that. Overtakes Breadman. Very good. Race winner. Hickey. So there's the standings. And let's check the actual standings of the championship currently. So, after 3 rounds, Vikings in the lead. 34 and 35 points behind Adulin and Hickey. Making it a close fight. It's pretty close back to Tazio, and then tied Mason and Noxie. And then pretty much right there, the other people we said, Dark Realm and a bot. So I would say probably right now, Gotifi and Audi slightly lower than they probably should be. They need to maybe get a luckier quali start, because remember, it is random grid, so, you know, anything can happen. But we'll see. If there's an extended break in this one, we might go and talk to one of the other teams. I don't know if we're going to jump into the Ferrari chat. That seems a bit hot. There's too many people in there. There can't be that many people in 2 cars. Especially when one of them's the championship leader who's not in here, you know? So, how many people does Noxie have working for him for this for this championship bid? Are they running his strategies for him? It's a 5-lap race, you know? It's soft tires, mate. Strategy's done. So, Jay Foley's got no points yet. He's the top of the no point currently. Don't know how they work that out, but there you go. Alok on 6. Alok's, I mean, I feel like Alok should have some more points too. He's a pretty quick driver. Brad Manstein and Roger, both on that 15-14 mark. They're doing quite well. They can keep that going. I think they could maybe finish up quite a few more spots, especially with a few few different quali starts. So next track is Spain. Spain's a little bit more likely for overtakes, I think. There's some fun stuff happening in Spain. Big long straight. Might even get joined later in the comms by the one and only Hickey Cat, but that all depends on whether or not the last driver arriver. There is. Let's go. I think it also depends on whether or not there is enough quiet in the place where he is to join. So we'll wait and see on that one. More people in the Ferrari chat. Start joining your own chats, you losers. There's gonna be no race interviews if everyone's just hanging out at Ferrari. Doolan's alone at Alpine, and then the two Red Bull boys. Well, there's no race happening. I mean, I could check in with the Red Bull team. We got Tazio and Breadman. I suppose there's a break. I mean, I don't want to disturb people if they're having a break. We'll just pop in there and say hello real quick. Lads, how's it going?
Oi.
Cheeky order.
Hey, how are you guys going this championship? Do you think you're in with a shot?
Oh, not the way that this fucking Viking bros rigged the start.
Oh, dude, we were talking about that at Ferrari
Started,
as
like,
well, and Alpine.
First,
Dude, sandbagging. Everybody
started
knows.
like pole every lap. Every
Yeah,
track.
look, the starts have been pretty crazy. I've basically not known what's happened until lap 3 for all these races. There's so many crashes and stuff.
It's just carnage.
Yeah. Well, good luck, guys. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a nice surprise trophy winner tonight. I think it's going to be an exciting one. So if you guys keep...
All right, I'll straight one Viking if nothing like happens.
Well, no, I don't think you can win a championship doing that. I think you
Yeah,
need
but
to
someone
just-
else may. If I just take him out.
Look, I can't comment on strategy, but I will watch whatever you do. Yeah, good luck, lads.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Well, there you go. It's nice to talk to the Red Bull boys. They're going to be hopefully breaking at turn 1. That's all I'll say. I mean, Spain's tricky to get the braking right at turn 1. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody straight lines Viking just by accident. You know, it happens here. It's long run. People get real big ideas, you know, on the way down there. Start thinking of the inside. It's, I mean, it's possible to go 2 through there. I wouldn't do 3, but we will see it. My PC struggles to run this game for some reason. I don't understand. I've got everything on very low settings. I can just hear the fans going, kicking up. So currently, I mean, can't really guess about the constructors too much, but it seems like pretty clearly Ferrari, Alpine. And then it could be Red Bull. Yeah, it's probably Red Bull. Haas, maybe Williams. So, yeah, people are... I don't know if there's a... Do we do anything for the constructors for this? I guess it's a nothing thing. You really want the drivers for this.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
I'm
Oh my
doing
God.
a one race cameo here, and then I think I've got a seat after this race. So
Oh, sick.
Right,
Wait,
so
somebody's
come
coming
join
for
me for this one.
one and then leaving?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm here for one. Well,
That's,
you hadn't done any interviews yet, and I won the last race, and I was waiting for my interview, but
Nah, I didn't
guess-
want to come into
guess it's
Ferrari. There's too many
chaotic.
people in there. You know, I
a
was
bit
like,
chaotic down in there.
well, somebody's
for
gonna
sure.
say something that they
Party.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
But no, I've been down. I mean, I went in to see the Red Bull lads. I went in to talk
yeah.
to Alpine just before. So yeah, I've been around a little bit. The spirits are high. Your spirits are
still
got to be
some-
high coming up off that win.
Yeah, it was good to start first and finish first after
Yeah.
starting 16th and 18th.
Thoughts
in
on
races
so
before.
every single team I've visited so far have said Vikings rigging the start order.
Oh yeah,
Thoughts?
that's a lot of the talk down in the Ferrari chat as well. Is that he's putting himself on the grid somewhere and then just randomizing the rest of it, putting
Mhm.
himself somewhere in the top couple of rows.
That's some classic stuff. Well, we'll investigate that later, I guess. I mean, I don't know how we would, but
this-
here's the
is this
start.
him-
So,
what?
no,
Race
Vikings
eight?
in 8th this time, but we'll see how clean the start is, because it could be tricky turn 1. People fanning out. Vikings up to 7th, but kind of boxed out here. Somebody on the outside. Oh, Haas
Is
into
that
the...
a bot?
Could be. Viking up into 5th. Now, Noxie making moves too. We'll have a look at that. Oh, Noxie really making moves. Up into 2nd now. Oh, Vikings almost where Lewis Hamilton crashed. What's happened there? Oh, something has happened, but I think it was... Maybe it was Samurai?
dropping back into the field.
Yeah. Vikings up into 4th now. Finding it difficult to get grip off this exit. Stinging Roger. Dude, I mean, I don't want to keep going on about this. Maybe it might continue to be a theme of the stream, but so many people using none. I got to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, it's been confirmed aloud by Viking in the group chat.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. What does that
Yeah,
even
yeah.
mean? Okay.
What does this mean? People are being sweaty with it out there too.
Yeah,
It's-
they are.
and look, it's proving pretty hard to overtake in
Yeah.
5 laps because
It
people
is.
have got plenty of energy to work with. So
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So this truly
so in
is
saying that,
meaningless.
hopefully Jay Fully could hold on to a win here.
Yeah,
maybe?
Jay Pulley
I'd like to
can.
see
I
that.
mean, Noxie pressure and no,
Latifi
go
flies
Tiffy
past
up in a
us there.
second. Jay Fully, this is a real opportunity for him. Noxie 2/10 behind. Go TP. I mean,
Does
this
Jay Fully have the nerve here to get this to stay there?
surely,
That's the question.
surely.
I've seen him bottle lower positions in this for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, Go Tiffy and Noxie and Viking aren't gonna let him get away with it. They're gonna hold him to it. Noxie pulling out of the slipstream there a little bit. Back in the pack, Audi Man's putting some pressure on. Let's quickly check in with him. I mean, he's at the end of a
Absolute-
huge train. What can you
It's
say?
a 10-car train here.
We just focus on the front.
And
Nothing else is
oh,
happening.
Audi's going to do something here against QZ.
You think
Is
so?
he going to have a look down the inside?
He does. He locks up.
Little look, yeah.
QZ gives a
Takes
lot
a
of
really
space.
tight line.
Yeah,
QZ
clean
gonna
from
try and hold it?
QZ, giving some space there, I think. Otherwise, big crash.
Oh, a bit further up, we've got a house off the road. Redman slides on through.
Or Go Tiffy goes well wide on that exit.
Oh,
Somebody else goes even
Redman's gonna
wider.
get another
Oh!
one.
QZ going nose first across the whole thing there. Viking up in the 3rd. Jay Fully down into 2nd. Go Tiffy with the opportunity now. 50% battery for the Fully. 50% for Goat. 70% for Viking. And 80% for Noxie. So the Ferrari sandbagging currently. Classic Ferrari strat. Noxie hanging out on hot lap, which... Somebody please explain why that's effective to me. I don't get that at all.
That is
He-
his strat, isn't it?
yeah,
It
I
just
don't
keeps
get.
on all out.
I don't get that at all. I mean, maybe.
The old brain dead strat.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, maybe we can throw to a post-race interview and he can defend himself, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Let's check out Audi for a little. He's quite close here.
Do you want me to let those guys know that they should fan out? Although I think they're all having a bit of fun in there chatting to each other while they race. But
No, if they're having fun and they, as long as they don't mind me coming in and everyone talking, then that's all good, I guess.
look, they've been keeping it pretty PG.
Yeah. Oh my god. We pan to the back and see 3-car wide through the final corner. And Calabas sinking to the back of the pack yet again. Having a tough time tonight. Viking 2, 1/10 behind Jay Fully. Going to the inside. Jake is holding it around the outside, but keeping it clean. Nice so far. Viking a little wobble on the entry to that one, but holds it fair and square. Now Noxy quite close behind. Howdy.
Gotifi's made a mistake up the front.
Oh no.
Viking
God,
wants
got the
Viking
penalty.
over.
Viking coming through. Breadman
Yeah.
and Jay Fully have crashed.
Oh.
No, Jay Fully.
No.
The opportunity. Here we go. Gotifi with the penalty in the lead. Will not be pulling 2 seconds.
Jay Fully 2 seconds collision with
Oh,
Dark Realm.
no.
Oh god. I'm gonna be interested to see what's happening in that chat down there. But
Oh dear. Let's go back to A-Lock. He's putting some
Viking making a
pressure.
move.
Oh, Viking's
lead.
got it.
That's pretty
Oh,
clinical.
huge. I mean, Gotifi definitely sticking through there very close, which is very tough to do. He's got the gap behind, so no pressure there.
He does have this penalty though. I wonder if he's going to be wanting to try and get in front of Viking again to just put some space. Maybe he can finish P2 ahead of Noxy, but
Maybe.
any other last lap moves we're going to see here?
I
Can
would
Doolan get
say-
A-bot? Would Gotifi
Gotifi's
right
very
on him.
close.
Vernon, he's going to have a go.
He is going to have a go. He's looking to the inside. He's absolutely nailed the braking. Viking's gone well
He's got
deep.
He's got another penalty.
Oh, the sausage. Should we check it out? Detail penalties. Oh, 4 seconds. That's silly. 4 seconds in a 5-lapper. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it might hurt
Oh,
him. Where's
he's
that going
gone
to put
deep
him?
again.
4?
It's going to go down to 4th, yeah.
Is
Viking
Doolan
with
gonna
another
get
win.
in here?
Noxy,
Yeah.
Ferrari with the 1-2. We got to go to the Ferrari chat here. This is a prime time for it. As the rest come through, we see Audi's finished a very reasonable 5th there. Good job from him. But in 7th, Breadman finding a 6th place. So the Red Bulls are finding those high scoring positions. Although, unlike Red Bull, it seems to be a 2-driver team over there, each sharing the responsibilities between the races. Good on them. Alright. So that's, what is that, round 3, round 4? I don't know.
Sorry, I just jumped down there to let them know that you're coming down. That was
Oh,
round
sure.
4 finished.
I'm going in. Oh, Dark Realm's in there now too. Okay. Big chat coming up.
I said, should I
Ferrari
reset
1-2.
the track?
How does it feel?
And I'm like, I better not.
You
are
shouldn't
checking.
drive straight back onto the fucking track when there's people coming though.
Ah, well,
Alright,
Alright,
Don't
alright,
do it,
alright.
don't.
Calm down,
Hush,
everybody.
hush,
Calm
hush,
down.
hush, hush.
So fucking
How's
what
it-
really happened was I was trying to generate a image in my head of what Viking now looks like because Noxy told me that he's short, and then I forgot to keep it on the track, and then I
You just
spun out.
ratted me out. He's shorter than me, and
Right.
I am not
I'm
tall.
sure he's got a really good personality, guys. Come on.
Everybody knows
Mate.
this.
absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
How's the Ferrari 1-2 treating you? Is that a good feeling?
We are checking.
Mm.
Still
Yeah,
checking.
personally.
Oh wait,
fuck you,
actually,
Jim.
I'm waiting on the menu, not
Yeah,
hitting
true.
advance. That's how good it's going. So
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
it's all good. Yeah, it was going to be 1 and 3, and Gotifi did the nice thing and got a bunch of penalties. So
He did.
Yeah.
4 seconds.
That-
What's he thinking? Tell
that
us.
was the strategy all along.
Man,
Um,
I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah. Look, that's why we're all here. Well,
Pretty-
I'll leave you guys to your
Gotta
good
try
time.
and commentate.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm still While we're on stream, we're all convinced Vikings already pre-engraved the trophy. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
he's
almost
up.
that way.
Definitely got one hand on it already for sure.
Yeah.
Got his other hand on something else.
Oh, hopefully the wheel. See ya. Wow. Who knew that a Ferrari team could be so vulgar? No, I'm just kidding. Ferrari seems alright. There's a lot of people down there. But that's probably what Ferrari's actually like. There's just a lot of people standing around doing sweet fuck all. Like Lewis, you know? Unpopular opinion. Anyway. This is gonna be a long one. I'm getting tired. I'm not sure I got the stamina for the whole thing. My voice is cooked from work. I might have to give the old pipes a rest and just vibe one out by watching. Or maybe we jump in on the last one, do a couple laps. That'd be funny. Maybe if some people have filtered out by then, it starts calming down. Then we can remove the asterisks from the championship. Oh, I can see the order from here. Okay, who's that at the back? That's Aston. That's probably good news. I'm not seeing any red. Or there might be some in third. Can't really see anything on the left side of the grid. Where are we? Canada? Hate this track. Hopefully we're coming up to the good ones soon. This one's... we're not going to be seeing a lot in the way of overtakes here, I wouldn't imagine. In the dry, it's a little easier. I know Audi can get them done, so hopefully we see some of his moves. Is that him on pole? It's Doolan on pole. Let's go, Doolan. He's on third, though. Viking down in 11th. Putting the rumours to bed. Oh, no, Audi. Dear, is that contact from Calabas? Unsure as of this stage. QZ having a tough one. Yeah, it continues. Hickey now apparently in an Aston is... Wait, what? When did that happen? He's straight back in. Happened in second. For a track he hates, that's great news for him. Calabas being the cork in the bottle currently. There'll be some Red Bull... I hate how these cars look. Can we have a mandatory rule to get Tazio and Bread back onto the standard Red Bull livery? Because it's doing my head in. I can't tell them apart. So Tazio behind. Oh my god, who was that? Was it Williams or something jumped up the inside? I don't know. Calabas still struggling. Down into 5th. Tazio about to overtake. Or side by side, I guess. Struggle to make this move though. Yeah, just goes for it confidently. That's a nice one. Hickey Cat with the penalties. That's classic Hickey Cat. I already told him last time at the Canada race that he won't be winning no championships with 2 seconds of penalties or whatever penalties around Canada. Well, here we are. So, you know, we're here to critique, and that's something that needs to be addressed. Stop getting penalties. Dark Realm as well. The penalties are coming thick and fast. All of you need to slow down if you can't stay in the track. Use your brains, you know. Vikings got no penalties. See, he ain't running no risks. Every single car around him's got one. Tazio keeping it clean. Love to see that. Let's go, Tazio. The Red Bulls could be on for a double points finish here. Doolan could be very cleanly in first. Let's check in with Audi, see how he's tracking. Some action in front of Audi. Let's ride on board to see it. Oh! Okay, Audi makes up a position. That's some clean stuff there. Nice driving around. Whatever that was. Move happening back with A-Bot, I think. We can see how difficult this overtake is. You get caught on this inside and the car squeezes you, and this is what happens, you know. Exhibit A. Let's see Tazio now. Oh, nice helicopter shot. Something going on. Nice. Look at all these penalties, man. Unacceptable. That's what I'll say. Unacceptable. Tazio, Viking, and Doolan are the only ones taking this semi-seriously by the seams of it. Although, Tazio seems to be making a real point of this. This is a smarter time to start thinking about it. Going to the inside. Well, he's got some space there, a little contact, but that's okay. Now more penalties coming through. Just stack them up. Why not? The overtake is complete. Hickey Cat's got the position. Will he be able to drop him 2 seconds? Pretty difficult to do that in 5 laps with recharge on. I mean, there's no point in checking the telemetry now, because if everyone's allowed to recharge, pretty much, unless you're an idiot, you should have infinite battery, so I won't even bother looking. Viking in 5th. Still no penalty. Tazio, Doolan, still no penalty. Well done to these people. Using their brains. What's everyone else's excuse? Noxie's putting some pressure on though. I mean, keeping it to 2 seconds at this point is fine. Like, but the people that are stacking them up, this is the real detail that people want to see, alright? Stream, check this out. 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. You're crazy, Calabas. What are you thinking? Jay Fully, 8 seconds. Gotifi, 8 seconds. What are we doing? It's vibes only, I guess. Noxie definitely making a move here. It's got to be. Let's get some clean view of it. Maybe not. Doesn't have energy. Does have energy. Has more. Oh, a little contact there on the wall of champs. Tazio putting up a fight. Hickey with 4 seconds of penalties now. Easy win here for Doolan. Hickey needs to... Well, okay, well, you say that, but the foolery begins. Now this is... Is this okay for Hickey? Yeah, it probably is. Probably going to keep second. How's Viking going to go? Going to pick up this place ahead. Not at risk of losing one either. Disqualified for going the wrong way. Well, that's a lot more than 8 seconds of penalties. So, to be fair, maybe the penalties didn't matter. 10 seconds, Calabas. Come on. It's a 5-lap race. Big lockup from Noxie. Trying to make a move. Maybe. Difficult to do it there. Could be just looking to startle the car ahead to get a better run. Seems like Tazio's put up with it quite well. Maybe looking to enable the old slingshot maneuver. Let's ride on board but behind Tazio and see this finish. You can see Viking did get very, very close there, but not close enough. This is a bit of a short straight, I think, to be really getting a run, even with a good exit. But there you go. We can check out a little bit further back. Oh my word. Okay. Well, that was a clean move by a bot. So, very good job pulling out of that and not making it more of a mess than it needed to be. Debuzzing. Props for going for it. Audi Man in 17th. Not getting lucky at the start of this season. But you know, as we saw in the real F1, you can have a very good start and just absolutely cook the end and end up finishing 3rd. So maybe Audi can do it in reverse. And we check on the standings, and the situation is this. Vikings in the lead, 105 points. Doolan still very close behind. Doolan is, he's only a win and a little bit behind. And there's still plenty of season left. So Doolan's in with a shot. Hickey also is not doing too bad. About level with Noxie. Both of them very much in with a shot. Tazio and Breadman in the Red Bull continue to over-deliver. Through consistency, really, is their key, And I don't think they're going to be pushing up towards the drivers, but as constructors, I think they're in with a good shot of winning this. Or at least coming second to Ferrari. Great Britain next, Silverstone. Good track for overtaking. Could see some fun stuff on this one. All right. So things to watch out for in this race, I guess. Really overtakes come to... wait, Audi's playing Phasmophobia? You're not going to be winning no championships like that, Audi. Let's call that out straight away. Where are you going? Get in here and race. Not cool. No, that's fine. Phasmophobia is a pretty good game, actually. If you play that in VR, which I don't think I actually have, but maybe I have. It's pretty scary. I don't really like that shit, though. I'm about racing, Can't race in VR, though. That stuff is nightmare. Can't see grid order here, so we'll just have to kill time until the lights are about to go out. Not really much we can say about the first few corners here. It's just going to have to happen as it happens. There's plenty of space. People really should be fine. Down into turn 3, there's no excuses. So much space. Ferrari on pole. It's Noxie. Viking in 8th now. Gotifi struggling a little. Very fast turn 1. Noxie claiming that space. Doolan really needs a strong result here, especially if Viking ends up a little down the order. Sting and Rog up in a second. Doolan and Dark Realm close. Viking with just behind Viking there's a 3 wide going on, which has not ended well, to be fair. Let's say that. How's this going back here? Jay Fully's doing fine, no problems at all. Doolan back up in a second on the inside at Cobbs, very risky, very clean. Dark Realm now putting the pressure on to Sting and Rog. Let's go, Rog. It seems to be flashing. Could be out of battery or recharging. He's definitely off the track, which does not help you speed. Now, Silverstone is a bit of a hickey cat track, I gotta say. He's pretty quick here. He's quicker than me. No question. As you can see as he sweeps around the outside, up into 4th. Continues to look forward. Viking behind. Going very, very close with Dark Realm. Both of them scrapping away. Train forming. Hickey Cat very much pressuring the car ahead. 1/10 is the gap. Not a good place to really move here, but is starting to look and set up. DRS available. Breadman also. Like I say, these Red Bulls, they're making moves this game. Tazio's struggling, but Breadman tries to pick it up, get into some points. It's good to see. Hickey Cat making a little look, but nothing doing. Speaking of Doolin, actually, he's in second. Still doing well. It's close, you know? 5 laps, not a lot of time to break anything, especially with recharge. It just becomes a train all the time, so... Honestly, the recharge does, yeah, I mean, like you say, it just makes it a train. Or like I say, it makes it a train, so... It's all about sticking close through here, really. Let's ride on board with Hickey and see how his exit is. You can see definitely getting the car into a better position to open up on power early. Gets ahead, Viking tries to follow through, maybe? It's not easy to here, definitely. He's gone off track, Hickey, but no penalty, so that's all above board, I guess. We'll play the game, Doolin ahead, fastest lap, breaking a little bit of slipstream. Viking looking up the inside of Singing Roger very riskily, is that a word? It was a scary move, let's put it that way. Didn't really have enough along to expect too much space there, so wisely decided to like only half stick the nose up. Had a little moment. Thinking Roger doing well, applying some good pressure, keeping the battery higher than Hickey Cat is currently, or maybe Hickey's just harvesting. Yeah, that's definitely true. I need to stop thinking like it's a normal, like it's not a normal GR race. It's a, I don't know, weird 5-lap different rules set up, I guess. So flashing light doesn't necessarily mean out of battery is what the rule needs to be. And Hickey using that to his advantage, getting some good charge on, getting some good pressure down here. Now, with this being 5 laps, it means that tyres are not really an issue. You can push to the end. They do obviously wear. You can see here some lifting through there in the dirty air. Got some clean braking. Sets up good exits through here. We see the cars behind still following closely. Well, they were until Viking spun, and then I think spun again. No, he's that could be critical for Vikings championship later on. We'll see. But holding that and keeping that on track, semi on track. Let's see, is Mason able to, or it opens Mason up now. This is the problem. So you go for a move and then boom. Well, you say boom and then there's contact. Vikings car did not move at all there. It just refused. It's like, nah, fuck that. Oh, Mason got a little too close before pulling out, and I think that could have affected the cars behind. I'm not sure. It looks like that's Breadman. So the Red Bull race is unraveling before our eyes. Let's go back to the broadcast view and check out the front pack. It's a pack of 4 currently in a shot for this win. Doolin, for his championship stakes, this will be a big moment. To get his season back on track. Noxie needs these points. Hickey needs these points. Stinging Rogers doing well too. He could do with this. This is, you know, a clean 4th place or even higher when this all kicks off. We're going to be riding on board here. I mean, obviously we'll check out this move, possibly into this corner here. I don't know if there's going to be one ahead yet. Viking gets it done, maybe. He does. So here we go. Hickey looking into the final chicane of the second to last lap. Getting clean, power down. Little burn of the energy. Noxie going a little slow through here. Little burn of the energy, defends the inside. Hickey wisely takes us back to the outside. He's going to get a much cleaner run through here. Surely. He's all over him on this exit. Gets the power down early. Doesn't burn at all. Wants to wait. Wants to see if there's a chance at the win. This is clever. Car in front is out. Possibly. Let's see. Let's check. Okay. This could be a fun ending where the car in first has the least, which often does happen. It really depends what happens through these corners. That's right on board with Hickey. I think he's going to have the best view of where the mischief lies. He may even cause it. He's getting a good exit. They've all gotten a pretty good exit, really. Steamroger's has been left a little. Noxy pressure in, burning. They're both pretty low. This could be time for the Hickey Cat to come through. He's got energy left. He looks to spin. And then we stay on board with the rest. Doolin holds it. Doesn't pick up a penalty at the end. They're very lucky about that. Noxy gets it. And Viking finishes just ahead of Hickey, who's had to recover, but has done quite well to do it so quickly there. So still manages to get a decent haul of points. Sting and Roger, though. Huge performance. Sting and Roger, congratulations on the podium. Well done. That's what you love to see. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't think that this was going to take this long. I might not be able to do all this. We've only done like 6 races. Isn't there like another 6 to go? Has there been 6 races? I don't even know. Oh, there is constructor standings. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said it was going to be. So, there's the standings. 16 points is the gap now. Doolin closing it up. Championship getting spicy. That's what you love to see. Noxy also doing a good job. Pulling out a little gap on Hickey Cat, who's slipped just back. So, that's it. There you go. Is that? What's happening? What's... Now, this is a good track. I personally do not enjoy driving this track, which is a bit of a controversial opinion, I think. Most people really love this track. I've come around to it a bit on this game. I don't mind it so much. But I will say, it's kind of an annoying one. Like, there are some corners that really you have to... I think it's all about track limits, really, and like using the extent of the track limits as much as you can. Damn, my voice is going, I think. I'm getting all croaky. I've been doing a lot of yelling over very loud noises over the last few weeks, and it's not treating me very well. But I sound a lot better than I used to when I did the streams like 3 years ago and used to just always have COVID. Alright, we can see a little bit of the order here. We see one of the Alpines right up there. I think that's like a 6th place. That could be Doolin. That 6th place is a nice strong starting spot. Looks like maybe a Racing Bulls and a Red Bull up there. Don't really know. Could be Alpine and then an Alpine right behind it, even. But can't really see. We're waiting for some players, which is annoying. Oh, here we go. So, Red Bull and Ferrari on the front. Noxy Stamurai. Stamurai gets an absolute baller of a start. Noxy with a nightmare. Huge nightmare. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah. Look, that's one of the other reasons why this track sucks. Not Doolan's out. He's DNF'd. No, that's not possible. Oh, the season collapses. Maybe I can jump in for the rest of the races so I can give my voice a rest, and now that I can't possibly win, it'll be fine, right? As soon as people are leaving. Calabas, though, put in some very high quality performances. He's doing pretty well this race, I think. He's so far, anyway. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Wobbly. 2 Ferraris side by side on track. With Doolan out of this, the next challenger is Hickey Cat, who's up into 10th. So some points available for him. Thinking Roger and A-Bot, really the people near the top of the next part. Both the Ferraris making their way past Calabas. We can see here, right on board for a corner or two. Although right behind, we should probably check in on this. This could go badly. Oh my god. Oh, pretty clean. Oh, there's skullduggery ahead. Oh, there's all sorts of movement happening. Oh my god. Okay, that all seems fair enough, really. What happened behind? Oh, not good things. So this is really the fight. We see these three, we see the cars ahead, and then that's kind of it. I mean, Mason is looking to move maybe into turn 1. Oh my goodness. I don't know about turn 1. Anyway, Calabas holding on to some points here, getting some DRS. Singing Roger, applying the pressure. Some movement around here. Oh my god. Cutting the track. Gives the position back though, so it's fine. I mean, is that actually what happened? Who knows? Breadman making it difficult. That's some classic Red Bull behavior, you know? What can you say? Noxy also queuing up here a little bit with Heskey. Heskey? When's Heskey joined? Has he been there the whole time? Or is that a new name? And SJ, when did he come in? SJZ. This championship is all over the place. The mid-season transfer market is just popping off. Silly season is hit. I didn't even know about it. Checking on the goat. Harvesting a bit of energy, but close by. Viking's close to Breadman too. Probably going to be... There we see him. With Heskey close behind. It's all getting very close in this pack. Gotifi making some moves. Maybe. Hickey Cat looking to follow. Oh my... Wow. Somebody needs to cut down that tree. I'll say that. Both the Ferraris making simultaneous moves into turn 1 somehow. Viking finding that curb a little difficult, I think. Maybe just running over it more than normal. But doing okay. Keeping it in check. Gotifi, 3/10, Hickey Cat close behind. We'll go on board with Well, actually, we can go on board with SJZ, because that's sort of the whole pack up to third. So Viking currently is the sort of cork in the bottle. Down to 10th, we see SJ with some straight line speed, looking to pressure. Bit of a squeeze to the outside. Space all the time. You must leave the space. There wasn't a lot of space left there. But everyone manages. Contact up in front though. Hickey looking to capitalize. Goes to the outside. Get a break early and cut back to a better line. Wants to follow Gotifi through on this one. Gotifi doing a little harvesting. Viking not closing on the front two. Front two battling. Overtake inbound maybe. Holds it around the outside. That's clean. Nice work, A-Bot. Viking not getting the overtake, but Noxy looking for his own. Let's check back in with the boys back here with SJZ and Heskey. Very close here. Following Breadman. It's only about 2 seconds for the next like 4 or 5 cars. It's pretty packed in here. You would think that people would be wanting to be patient until the lead up the hill, but also everyone's going to plan to do that. So Noxy maybe looking to move early, but doesn't. Just looks to close up. We'll see Gotifi. Oh, we've got to move back further. Or is that more of a mistake? Hard to say. I think for now we'll follow on with Gotifi. We might even ride on board as he goes up this hill, because we're going to see pretty much everyone as they come up. And then Gotifi really should have a good run here. But again, because of the charging, everyone's got battery to spend, and they all do. Nothing changes. We might as well turn it into a fucking real F1 race at this rate. I can look around the outside. Honestly, I don't mind. I don't know if Breadman like let that happen, but I don't mind being the second car here. If Breadman's got some energy to spend, this slipstream could be pretty big. Let's ride on board and see the view. Covers the inside. Viking squeezes him very, very far to the outside. Not sure how much space was left there, but it was marginal. I would say that maybe a little bit more could have been afforded all the time. You have to leave the space, you know. But there is also runoff there, and it's definitely possible that the braking was okay. Just based on the way that Breadman sort of overshot that from the outside, which he normally wouldn't. Seemed like maybe he wasn't quite sure where that was gonna be. But the move's complete. Nice little dance there. Is that Yano? It is, I think, from Australia. And there you go, the Haas victory. Once again. There's your race winner, A-Bot. That's big. Gotifi with some overtakes. Clean driving from Noxie as usual. With his hot lap on. And Sting Roger really putting in a clean performance. Both A-Bot and Sting and Roger putting in a clean performance. Well done to them. Viking getting that move done on that last lap. Breadman doing a good job keeping up there in fourth. Like I say, these Red Bulls, you know, both scoring points again. Both sticking in there. Let's check the standings. I mean, the constructor standings. Yeah, Red Bull tied for third. And Doolin keeping himself in there. Don't know how many races are left, but man, I'm getting tired. This is crazy. Oh. I think it's a break after this one, so that'll be okay. What's the next one? Netherlands. Yeah, this one's a tough one. I don't mind this track actually. This track's a lot of fun to drive for sure. There's just not too many places to overtake. Maybe the like the turn one. I don't know. You can do it. It's not very.
G'day, mate.
likely.
I'm back.
You're back. Have you been booted again?
No, there's
Oh.
just a quick piss break going on right now. So
Oh, is it happening now? The break.
quick half-season piss break.
Yeah, nice. I was thinking of jumping in, man. Now that I can't
yeah,
win
yeah,
anymore.
There is
on this
space for sure.
I might just message
Yeah,
Viking and ask him if I can jump in. My voice is cooked right now.
Wait, are you gonna jump in and continue to commentate? Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone can win now with how the Doolin's gone too. It's looking pretty all over Red Rover.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Vikings got this one all wrapped up. And that's
Yeah.
you know, to be expected. I would have thought. I mean, I'm not surprised Noxie's doing good. I'm not surprised A-Bot's doing good. I just fucking don't think I can keep doing this shit.
Yeah, fair. Pretty
There's
chaotic
too-
races.
I'm having to say so much to keep up with it that I can't like
Yeah,
keep doing.
yeah. It's all happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream, I think. Thanks for watching, anyone that did or will or whatever. I just can't keep up with your shit racing. Nah, that's not fair. I just can't keep up with how fast it all moves. I need a little, you know. Wow. But congratulations, Viking. Probably. I mean, I yeah. It seems pretty over. It's just Hickey Cat, possibly in with a shot. I'm gonna be jumping in for a couple
Noxie.
races, and then probably. Well, I don't think Noxie's gonna really. He hasn't really been fighting Viking
Yeah, I know.
much.
Yeah, I
He's been
keep getting stuck behind him. Fucking
laying over.
beep beep.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry to end it early, but man, I was not expecting it to be this difficult to talk about this bullshit. You know. Oh, that's
It's very hard. The first few laps are tough, and then it kind of just dies down after that. I feel.
Oh,
like.
it's over.
Left behind
Vikings
each
stopping it. Oh, it's over.
Oh, really?
That's funny. Let's.
Alright, he's done. Well, you don't get the cup. Is he like, we're calling it here?
Oh,
I win. Everyone else loses. Give me the cup, he says.
okay. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I guess it's all done.
Oh, he's heard you. He heard you call it, and he's like, well,
Yeah, if the
no
commentary's
commentary.
over, it's all done. I mean, it is around time that the race would finish. It's pretty late. I can't I don't think it's. I thought 12 races was pretty ambitious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, I
think
thought so
that I'd manage 12, but there you go. So, unofficial championship lasted 6 races. I learned a lot from this experience. First of all, I learned that penalties in 5-lap races can absolutely just kill your whole season. So don't get them. You learnt that in Canada, didn't you? No comment. Oh, is he gone?